Come on there, chowdhead. Just gonna help your belly. Oh, is that the good grass? You eat that stuff more than a cat, man. Come on, you. Get in there. All right, clear it out. All right, do the next one. Smell them? Smell them? You gonna get them? Come on, you. Oh, some honeysuckles, huh? Those are pretty. Not ready to eat yet, but beautiful. More honeysuckles. Going in. You ready for the rabbits? Let's get them, man. Let's get them. Where's that? Come on, you. There's a go, man. That's a go, not a sniff. If you ain't there, you ain't there. Oh, beautiful out here today. 67 degrees, a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Still feels like it's about 70, but birds are beautiful. Singing everywhere. Oop. Didn't want to do that. Sorry about that, folks. So mountain laurel. That'll come out a nice white or purple. Oh, excuse me. And for those of you who are stuck inside at home, if you're homebound or just can't get out right now, or if you're at work, hope you're enjoying this. Kind of feel like you're moving around a little bit. We're doing a new series here for the next couple of weeks. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So make sure you hit the all notification button. Silent ride in the cab. We're doing it twice a day on those days. 3-4 hours apart. Taking some different streets around here. monarch butterfly. Haven't seen all those again. Haven't seen that yet this year. They're usually up here a little later. Guy's out early, out of his cocoon early. Oh, not where it went now. I was gonna try to get a close up. In, let's go. Go find him, man. Go get your rabbit. Tinkle, tinkle. There you go. Mark your territory. That's good. Got all the other dogs over here. There you go. That one came down. You see, we had a fire here year and a half back. All this is burned out. Must got struck by lightning in the meantime, or just blew over. All burned up in there. You see, some of it's coming back. Some of it's gone. I want to still come in here and clear this all out at some point and let it do its thing, or they're just going to let it go back to the way it was. Might take my shoes off and go in the river. I might even go swimming, who knows? Find a deep enough hole. River runs all the way back at this side. Oh, here we go, this again. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to move my hand to the other side to keep hitting the green screen. You see the dog walking off in the distance by herself. Oh, MC Buds is here. What's up, bud? Nice to see you, man. Hold on a second here. Oh, let's try to fix this. It's not giving me the. Hey, it's going, man. Struggling with a lot of stuff right now. I don't know if I got to tell you, but I was on my 1970 moped riding in the breakdown lane, which is also a certified bike path here in the state on certain roads, and cops pulled me over, pulling her. Said I was going too slow and I was weaving in and out of traffic. I couldn't pull over when they first got to me because the sideburn blanked out and had to go about a quarter mile down the road. I said, well, you just followed me. Did you see any of that? Well, I didn't want to hear it. They were just there to give me a hard time, but no insurance, no registration. I didn't even know you had to have it. 49 cc's and under. I tried to contact them. They said you don't need a plate. So now I guess they must have changed the law. I don't know. You don't need one for an e-bike. You don't even need a license for that fact in this state. But and then they got me for an OUI. It had been raining all morning. And had a couple, 2, 3, I don't know, 3, 4 drinks, I guess, you know, made it to my limit. And then it stopped raining, and I was cleaning up a little bit, doing some stuff in the flower bed, and got the bike ready, hooked the trailer up for May, and went off about our merry way. I was about a day and a half before I was supposed to have a colonoscopy, so I couldn't eat. And I guess the alcohol just stayed in my system. I was like a beer over the limit or something. So they got me for that. I'm in court for that. I'm fighting that. I'm trying to anyway. But meantime, I got to go to a IOP at the hospital for try to clear that up. That's another month, 4 days a week. And then they also gave me disorderly and resisting. I was already in handcuffs. I tried to turn around and talk to one of the other officers. They hadn't even, my dog's there. You don't know my dog's name. It's a service animal. I don't know where you're taking it. It's my kid on top of it. You know. So I was trying to get, the guy got mouthy with me. I said, hey man, you know, when she bites you and then you guys want to put her down, I got to come and kill somebody. Now who's to blame? I'm just trying to be communicative, you know. I can't say it right now. So, man, it's all my fault. You know, I own up to it. But how do you pull somebody over in a breakdown lane for riding a bicycle, man? Fucking ridiculous. So, but I got to go to court for all them different things, man. Like 5, 6 different hearings I'm going through all right now. Just haven't had a lot of time. Ended up AERT. Yeah. So right now I ended up selling. I had a gas bike frame. I had a felt faker frame. I had 3 other street bike frames, and I had a racing engine that was made here in the U.S. and it had an Italian cylinder, German head, something I don't remember, but ended up selling that to a buddy down in Antigua. He had the money and wanted it right away. DJ Benton, he's one of my subscribers. I've sent him parts, he sent me parts. We buy stuff off of each other once in a while, or if he needs something made up here at the machine shop, I'll have it made, and then we ship it down to Miami, and then they fly it to him from there, put it on the boat, whatever. So, let's see. No. So something about, anyway. Another moderator hand. All right, cool. But it says, yeah, they gave me a public defender. That's the other thing, buds. This whole thing, not only are all these tickets just completely fabricated, or they could give me for no insurance and no registration, I guess. Technically, we went to the DMV and tried to get it registered, and they said they don't even do it anymore. The old mopeds, they took them out of the repository. You used to be able to go in there like a bike or something, and you'd give them the VIN number, and then they'd check it, and they'd say, oh, it's legal or it's stolen, and depending on that, whether you'd go back to the seller and buy it or not. So you can't do that anymore. You gotta have a bill of sale or the active title or the original title. So, turn around, my dad ended up taking it off of me, sold it about 2 days later, just got rid of it for a couple $100. But, oh, excuse me. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm getting all chat. Yeah, Pug Defender, I had a Pug Defender assigned to me. He was real nice. I'm talking to him, he's helping me, giving me information. Next time I show up for court, I got another Pug Defender there. I said, what's going on? She don't want to talk to me. She ain't got the time of day. Freaking continues the case. She's had the case for 2 weeks. I haven't even looked at the body cams. It's like, well, I didn't ask to be assigned to a new public defender, so unless there's a conflict of interest or I don't feel I'm getting represented fully, there was no reason for them to change me, man. This whole system's just nuts anymore, dude. I was just taking a dog to the beach. I live in Rhode Island. I live in this township called Exeter. And it's the biggest place in the state. Nothing but a bunch of woods. And we don't even got police. We got state police, but they ain't never messed with nobody around here. So it's frustrating, man. I'll just go through it. I'm losing my license for a year probably here, so that sets me back. I haven't even drove in 15 years. I was going to try to get a job as a delivery driver, or for like a freaking what you call, like AutoZone or something like that, O'Reilly's, or whatever. But can't even do that, so I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. But everything happens for a reason, nothing on God's green earth. But we're here, and we're gonna keep on moving forward, man. Just do the best I can. I just kind of got to regroup my thoughts and figure out my situation, never mind my scenario for the next several months. Just hey, there you go. That sounds even better. Yeah, man. So I was getting ready to maybe try to get back into school or something too. I was really trying. It's like, well, I just thank God I'm not losing my place or my dog, man. I was homeless for 8 years. I'm on a disability stipend for being in a coma and my depression. So took me all that time to get housing. Right here, man. Next to me. Hold on, guys. I got a little kid up here on the chair. I just want to put her on the leash. She ain't gonna hurt him, but I don't want her to jump up and scare it. It's a baby. Go ahead, man. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't got to check you out in a while, buds. And ERT and whoever else is here. I just, like I said, just going through so much drama, man. So much drama. Hey. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Hi, Pupper.
Yeah.
You guys want
Come
a
on,
snack?
man.
Here, I got.
Let them be. They're busy.
I got free snacks.
Have a great day. All right. Hold on. Wait. May. Stop. Sit. Wait. Go. Well, anyway. Well, I hope your African tortoises and everybody else is having a good show down there. My buddy, how long he still at ERT though? Fastest motorized bike on the planet, 52 millimeter, that Jay Babylon. He was off the bike for a while. I don't know if he's still riding it, but he started doing some model airplanes, man. Them little RC airplanes. I might need to get into something like that. I was thinking about getting one of them RC cars that got the jacked up tires and everything, goes wicked fast. And I was going to take a string, punch a hole with like a tent needle, like an old, like a big heavy gauge needle for running through canvas or something. And sticking it up through the tennis ball and then just having that hang back there about 3-4 feet. Let her see how fast she can go. We clocked her. I want to say it was 30 miles an hour or something the other day. She is quick, man. She is not your average running dog at all, man. I don't know how fast they typically go, 20, 25, but she's a beast. Haven't been doing much lately, going through things too. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It seems like the cycle of life, you know, like come fall, you'd think you'd have more problems when winter's coming. When spring's here, man, it's like I always end up in trouble. I don't know what it is. I lose my mojo, don't want to get out of bed. I got some crazy random situation happening. You know. But hey, at least I'm noticing it. It only took 50 years, but we'll get her done. This is the Queen River here, and runs quite a ways down through the state. But up in this back area in here where we're at, there's not really, well, there's a little trail somebody made goes up through there just a little bit, but this other side over here is a quarry, and then up in the back's a gun club. But going up this hill a little bit, if you're still on, there's a big kind of open field there. You cut off through the back, and it's the old logging trail or whatever. And you can cut up on the backside, real thick growth. And anyway, go up in there on that side and get into the water too. There's all kind of fish up in there. It's only about 2 to 3 feet deep in here. Most places it drops off. There's some little sinkholes and stuff. Followed us all the way down throughout the end of the park a little further. It comes out on the road out there. There's a swimming hole there. A lot of people go fishing there too, but see some kids once in a while tie up a rope swing and stuff. Oh yeah. Let's see, you can see the color of the water possibly. Let's try to zoom in. See how it's kind of, it looks like leaves are in the water. That's like iron oxide. It's all up through here in this thing, and they say that's like a magnetic or black sand or something like that. When you're hunting for gold, they say that's a real good thing, but they never really found too much gold here in Rhode Island. They got it in Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, everywhere but us. But I might try to get a little pan and just dig around in some of these creeks anyway. You never know, I might get lucky, even if it's just some dust, man. Gold's what, $2,000-$3,000 an ounce? Even a couple grams would make my day better. Let's see here. It had a renter refusing to leave. They haven't paying any rent for months. Had to go to sheriff's office, pay a court order cost, and then they got caught shipping to an illegal state. Damn. Hey, sorry to hear that, man. That don't sound good at all. But maybe it's better not to have a headache, man, you know? So, gotta be careful, that's for sure. Shit, if I had the money, I'd think about coming down there. Ain't nothing doing, but got a Marine buddy up there, a friend of mine in Maine wants to come down. I said, I can't drink anymore, man. Well, we'll go to the beach anyway. That's all I want to do. So, at least he's civil about it. But maybe eat some shrooms or something. Yeah, I gotta accept it, huh? Yeah, good to see you, man. I need to catch my brother for a second. She got some water. We'll head back up. Try to show these guys some more of this place. Instead of nothing else, just stuck at home or work today and can't move around. At least you get the feeling you're doing something. Got some corny dad jokes for you anyhow. Let's see here. What can we think of? what's green and fuzzy, and if it falls out of a tree, we'll kill you. I'll give you a minute. You can try to answer. No wrong answer. Wow, there's some wild flowers out here, man. What are these? Tulips, orchids? What is it? Wow, that's beautiful, though. I don't think it's fully bloomed yet. Oh, shit, they read it on you. Oh, man. Damn, bud. Damn. I thought you were saying they got hemmed up when the police came to serve them the get out paperwork. How are you? Too bad. She's friendly. You need her on a leash? All right. She's hello. My neighbor has dog looks almost like him. What's up?
Milo.
Milo? Hi.
Hi. You're not a puppy, are you?
She is.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's 1 year old. Well, she's not a puppy, but
She looks
yeah.
like a puppy until you
Yeah.
She's very cute.
Thank you. She came up from Louisiana.
Yeah. She came up from, I don't know, Oklahoma,
Oh, good Lord.
Tennessee.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
I used to have a dog just like him when I moved. Like I said, my neighbors got one too, almost the same exact markings. I was like a border collie. I think mine was chow mix. Hers is just.
Half border collie, half Australian shepherd.
I get it. Yep. Some of the best dogs though, so loyal and smart. Thank you. Oh, yeah, here's that field I was telling y'all about. But going in that back corner and getting in them deep pines. Back in there, man, some of them suckers is 2, 3, 4 feet thick everywhere, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of small pine in around there. Like you go in there, you can. If it was a windy day, 40, 50 miles an hour, not that I want to get hit by one of them bigger trees, but if you're in one of them little spreads in between where all the seeds dropped or whatever, it's thick as thieves in there, man. Me and May was back there one day in a pouring storm. We was like having a good time. Damn, man. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. I was wondering what happened to you too, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna send you something. I was like, I don't know, is he gonna give me a cartridge or this, that, whatever? Maybe a little taste or whatever. And I said, yeah, man. I was just starting to doubt you. It was weird too. I said, man, I wonder what happened to that dude. Boom, he pops up in there. But yeah, see, like these little pines here, they get grouped together so thick. You can zoom in right here, you can see them. Like they're like 6 inches apart from each other. And they just, you go in there, it'll be like 50 yards of that, just thick as it is, man. You can't get through there barely. They clear it out in the middle of that and set up a tent, man. Ain't no telling. Yeah, I really was hoping she'd come across a rabbit or a chipmunk or a squirrel or something. She almost got a chipmunk yesterday. She has got a couple of them. She got a rabbit once, chipmunk once or twice. She come home with squirrel tail a couple of times. I don't know if the damn thing fell out of a tree or what though. That was clearing a lot next to me and cutting down a lot of pines. I think one might just landed on top of it and she just brought the tail home and he ate it. Hey man, don't get yourself in no trouble, eh? You know, them people out there that won't even say hi to you, man, you know. $5 felonies you do for them. You know? Ain't worth it, brother. I appreciate you. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, whoop-de-doo. Like I said, I can't even do nothing right now anyhow. I'm in an outpatient hospital thing. And I get tested twice a week. So, well, I got a court investigator. Sat down and talked with them, and I said, hey, man, all right, I was over the limit. I can own up to that. I'm wrong in that. But pulling me over in the breakdown lane and telling me I'm going too slow, and that's the nature of the ticket. I go to court and the judge throws that out. I don't know if they're even going to keep the rest of the charges, to be honest. Well, just a process. Like I said, I got the insurance situation, and then I got the other misdemeanors. Resisting arrest and disturbing the peace. That's another ticket. And then I got the going too slow ticket, and then I got the IOU ticket. So I got all them different courts I'm dealing with right now. Don't make it easy. And the funny thing is too, bud, I live directly across the street from dispensary, man. About 400 yards from my house, a half-mile tops. And shit, every 10th car coming down the road, man, somebody's burning a joint. But why they want to pull me over for just minding my business? It just seems like I was singled out or something, man, Look at this guy. He's got tattoos on a moped. He's probably homeless. Probably everything he owns in the trailer. Come here, mate. Oh, that's your buddies. How you doing, hon? I seen the dogs, so I know who that is. All right, well, go ahead, May. Go say hi. Go say hi. You gonna wait? Hi. Let me get the clipper 3 times and she moved up. There's that quick one. Oops.
Do you think possibly this on a little weight since last we saw him?
Yeah, she is. She's definitely. Yeah, it's all right.
Sorry, sweetheart.
No, that's a. She's definitely got about as big as I think she's gonna be. I don't know.
Well, she's
Hi,
such a
bud.
busy girl.
Yeah.
But she's a baby. I don't want anything.
You guys want some treats? You want treats?
Oh, you keep.
What's that? You want them? Yeah. No.
She's not that great. Once we're out and about, she's like, my job is to.
No. All right, you want it.
There you go. There's a dog. No.
Take care. Oh, just some little dogs like you up there, huh, May? There's some more little doggies. Just a wagging their tails. They're happy. And there's a couple of old house foundations in here that are part of this thing. Wow, I didn't even have noticed this tree before. That is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like eight parts of a pine tree all coming out of one deal, man. That thing's got to be 5 or 6 feet thick. That's nuts. But yeah, I get down there about 150 yards, 200 yards, you're down on that river. There's supposed to be a pond up here somewhere. Oh, excuse me. I've been meaning to try to find it. It's not in here. It's just right outside of the deal. But I'm gonna take that trail back there one of these times. Yeah, well, I'll show you the sign where I'm about to be there, and then you can even look it up on a map and see just where we were at if you want to. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Oh, this dude saw somebody who's homeless out here, had towels up in their window and had the AC running, was trying to sleep. So we're here. This is Nature Conservancy. So I don't DM property by right, or it's a nature or a land trust, but Queen River Preserve. And then that field right there, the guy that owns that's like right there. They let him use that. And then this trail, we just went in there and walked all the way up and then out, down around. That's where we were at the water, at the bridge right there. At other sides, that core and then the gun clubs right there. But if you come out, like I said, a little further, this comes out down here, out past the edge of this park. There's a road here. And right down there, that's where that swimming hole's at. That's mad fun. So, but yeah, nothing like you in Virginia, man, with the Space Center and fighter planes taking off. Yeah, see that poor bugger right there, taking him a good old dirt nap in the daytime. Hi. You want to say hi?
No, no.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Yep, she is. She's 1 year, hon. Yep. Yeah. She don't have to do the hard work for the next 3 miles. Oh. Well, yeah. Well, hey, folks. I got to get on this thing here, man. I got my emergency situation here. This flag will fold in half, and I can take a piece of duct tape and wrap it around both the two of them together, and then put a piece of paracord on there, and I got my arrow. At least we get us a squirrel or a rabbit. I want you get the markers that go at the end of your driveway. They're kind of a thicker fiberglass. You get 2 or 3 of them from any store pretty much, and just keep them around in your setup. You know, if you're going camping or whatever. If you don't feel like carrying the whole deal with you, and you might not be using it. You know, real makeshift quick thing. Just take about 3 of them together, duct tape that up, cut a notch on both ends, put your string on, and you're good to go. But thanks for spending some time with me, man, and whoever else has been here and is here for the airtime. Really do appreciate you all. I was just about to get monetized, and I dropped down at least good 500, 600 hours for no reason at all, man. So, kind of frustrating, but I get back up there, you know. I mean, I've been doing this, about 4 or 5 years or something now. I don't even know, 3, 4 years at least on here, and about 1,500 subscribers. So, I don't know. Most people I know that started even after me, they're already up and running, got their deal going. So I don't know whether to stick with it or just call it good. But we have a trail here, but it's only like a half mile long. This whole state, man, if you were to come up here, even if you didn't bring that e-bike, you might even be able to rent one up here or something. But if you look up Rhode Island bike trails, I think there's 200-300 miles of them at least, man. And some of them are 20-30 miles long on a stretch, and they mostly all join together, but they don't. And in between, when you can't, you can get on to Route 1, which will run all the way down to you anyway, but going north though. And yeah, check it out, man. You want to come up here, they're all along the beach. They got them out on the islands. Just go out there and, yeah, man, cruise around. So, but ain't a whole lot of stuff to do when you ain't got no money. You try to do something enjoyable. So I don't mind being outside anyway, and pedaling 5-10 miles a day with her, man. Keep my heart good, I suppose. So, but do appreciate you all. May loves y'all. I'm get her some of that bottled water before we go. She's in there panting still, so she must not have had enough down the creek. Till we see y'all next time, be well, harm none, and Godspeed.